Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim. Tonight's video is going to feature our November grocery shopping list. My husband and I spent just under $73 at Aldi on groceries this month. It's also going to feature my November meal plan. I'll be featuring 14 meals that with leftovers will actually feed us for the 30 days of November. So let's get started.
Okay, just like I do every month, I compare prices between the grocery stores that I have available to me. And this month, the month of November, Aldi won out. Was also happy to do it at Aldi and glad that it won out with prices because I know that a lot of the people that follow my channel shop at Aldi or stores like Aldi. So I needed a gallon of milk for $3.39 and a pound of butter for $3.49, 2 dozen eggs that added up to $4.38, a block of mozzarella for $1.99, pepperoni for $3.09, 2 pounds of chicken breasts for $5.79, a package of brats for $2.85, bacon for $4.39, breakfast sausage was $2.39, 10 pounds of potatoes were $3.25, a package of lettuce was $2.39, 24 ounces of tomatoes in the vine were $3.19, 2 pounds of red onions were $2.45, 3 pounds of yellow onions were $1.65. I needed only one pepper, a red pepper, but they had the trio, so $2.65. A bag of Gala apples, 3 pounds of them for $1.99. 17 cents a pound were the bananas, so I bought $1.03's worth. Pizza sauce was $1.25, pasta sauce $1.85, lasagna noodles $1.75, spaghetti noodles $2.09, and bread $4.65 for 3 loaves. That came to $61.95. The weekly staples, banana, juice, and another package of lettuce before month's end is $10.48, bringing us to a $72.43 total for the month of November for groceries. My husband's employer is providing us with our turkey for our Thanksgiving meal, but if he wasn't, our groceries for the month of November would still come in under $100. So I'm going to then share the 14 meals I created that will last both my husband and I 31 days. It will feature pantry items and different things that I made it in such a way that if you wanted to purchase these products and put together this grocery list that I created on the next slide, then it's going to cost considerably more than $72 or $100. For me, it's not, because I built my pantry up over the last few months, so I have about a 3-month supply. I also built up meat and other ingredients that I need to put meals together. But if you're down to just about nothing and looking to maybe create a new way of shopping in the new year, or prepare a 3-month supply in your pantry, or even a 1-month supply in your pantry, I've got some really good pantry lists and freezer lists and produce lists on the next slide. And there it is, out of the box.
If you've been here for very long, then you remember me talking about the water issue situation in our apartment. Ever since we've moved in, we've been using a water filter system. We used one for 12 years, and then the filter stopped being made, and then we went out and spent about $50 or $60 on a water pitcher with filters, and then we had to change the filters every month. We went and bought its competitor, and it wasn't any better. The water always tastes kind of metallic, or has this off taste or this flat taste, and then we often smell like a sewer smell or chlorine. And so I've called the city and read the water reports and that, and just basically been advised that if it really bothers me and it's that bad, go ahead and buy a filter, which is exactly what we've been doing. Just recently I purchased like a countertop one by a well-known manufacturer of them, and that whole system cost us just a little over $100 in one shot, and we set it up, and my husband was absolutely, from the first drink he took, he's like, this isn't any better than the water pitcher or anything else we've tried. So it just, basically we started putting distilled water in it to try to make it taste better, and it didn't. I started buying different premium bottled waters at the store and adding it to this system to filter through, and the water just started tasting soapy, or just this weird, even more of a weird taste. And so we really were looking for a system that would provide us with a fresh drink of water. That is my main source of hydration. I had to convince my husband for over 10 years when we first got married to just try water because he hated water. And he's always added these flavor drops to water ever since I finally convinced him to take a glass of water, because he was a soda drinker and so was I at one time. But now, like I said, my main source of hydration is water. I drink it from the time I get up till the time I get to bed, and he takes about a half a gallon to 3/4 of a gallon of water every day to work. So um, it's very important to us. It's crucial to my lifestyle. It's crucial to our home, which is why we spent so much money and so much time on trying to get decent drinking water. We just want it to taste good. We don't want it to have any smells anymore, and we want to see if the filter that we're using, that we've purchased, and that could take out or lessen some of the contamination. Just recently, within the last couple of weeks, Epic Water Filters got a hold of me via email and offered me one of their water filter systems, one of their water pitchers. And I immediately, because I was going to put it off until the first of the year, thought, why not? So I got back to them and told them sure. And they sent me the water pitcher and we got it set up. And my husband and I each grabbed a glass and we poured ourselves a glass and sat down, basically prepared to probably get the same result that we've been getting for 16 years, and we were shocked. The water was clear, it was clean, it was fresh, and it was crisp. My husband just basically froze and just sat there waiting, I guess, for the other shoe to drop. But in the last week, we've continued to drink the water. It's continued to taste clean and crisp and fresh. And he's actually filling his water bottles up and taking them without the water drops to work. I've gone so far now to buy a to-go bottle so that I can have it when I'm in the car, and I'm going to order him one so that when we go on walks or when we go shopping, we both have one. Now we've just had it for just about a week in that, so we're still learning and we're still adjusting to the fact that we're actually tasting really good water, and we don't have to actually go out and buy a single-use plastic bottle to get it, because sometimes, depending on the price you pay, you could get a good drink of water with a single-use bottle of, plastic bottle. But we're really enjoying Epic Water Filters pitcher, and we plan on buying another one so that my husband can take it to work. So if you're looking for a water filter system, I would highly recommend taking a look at the Epic Water Filter website. I have a code for Kim15 to get 15% off your first order. The filter itself filters up to 150 gallons of water, eliminates over 200 contaminants. It's got a lifetime warranty, so you can return it for a full refund. There's just so many different benefits. They have a filter for well water, for city water, the to-go bottle that has 2 different filters that you can use. They have under the sink filter system. So they've got something for everyone, and when we move out of our apartment, we're definitely going to be looking into the under the sink. So thank you again, Epic Water Filters, for sponsoring today's video, and thank you, friends of the channel, for listening to the content.
Okay, 14 meals, 30 days in the month of November. I'm going to be making spaghetti. I'm going to be making 2 homemade pizzas. I'm going to be making sloppy joes and home fries, casserole, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, some brats and potato salad, pork chops, rice, and green beans in a crock pot, some homemade chicken noodle soup, and also some chicken broth. Extras, can of biscuits and Martha White cornbread, some lasagna, mac and cheese in the crock pot, vegetable lentil soup, some chili, cranberry chicken wraps, chicken stir fry with chicken thighs. 30 days in the month of November. When I cook the 14 times, I will have leftovers after we eat the meals that we can use for the other days, the other 16 days. So basically cook 14 times, have meals for all 30 days. Of course, in this, we would be using the same meal plan in December, so one of these meals will be changed out for the Thanksgiving meal, and we were lucky enough to get a turkey gift card, or a gift card that will afford us our turkey from my husband's employer. So there are your lists of products to purchase in Aldi. The prices are good. On 11, 14, 25, you have your meat and your vegetable and pantry. I only had to buy half. I think I mentioned that before. I have the other half. But if you had to buy all of these things to create all 14 meals, You have the dairy and the frozen. It's going to cost you $155.70 to purchase those items at Aldi, and the cost of Meals per Day is $5.19.